means it might turn. Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above us?
What's up, y'all? I hope y'all are well out there. I am Jaren. I am a voice teacher, speech trainer, and the founder and owner of this amazing studio, the Jaren M. Laguerre Studio. Y'all have tagged my studio so many times on every platform, but we appreciate it. That means y'all trust me. Y'all trust us. Y'all trust what we bring to the table, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. So with all these tags, I figured I should come check out what we're talking about here, and rightfully so, because duh. So I had to come make a video about this, and I even got a new hoodie on. You know, I wear that black hoodie normally. I got a gray hoodie on today, y'all. Like, I'm really stepping out with a new hoodie, okay? Honestly, my black hoodies were all dirty, so I had to put on my gray hoodie today. But that's okay. We still here, and it's still in the color scheme, so we good to go. But anyway, y'all, let's get right into it. Here's what we came to talk about. Let's do a voice analysis of the live version of Halle Bailey singing Part of Your World.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
Isn't it neat? It wasn't, isn't it neat? So every T wasn't there. It was, isn't it neat? Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? And that T on complete, it was almost like a super soft dental T. Collection's complete. It wasn't complete. Complete. So it's almost like a super alveolar, like dental soft T. You can lessen the intensity or the friction of consonants. Exhibit A. Like, you don't have to make everything super hard and pronounced. I tell my clients clear consonants over hard consonants, in my humble opinion. I feel like clear consonants give a more realistic sound to a voice versus the hard consonants, depending on where you are. Depending on where you are in the genre, what you're doing, things like that, of course. With the clients I deal with, most of them can get away with clear or precise consonants over super hard and over enunciated consonants. And that's what she's doing here. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? It's like the perfect amount of friction or production behind each consonant. Oh, so pretty.
Look at this trove, treasures untold.
Look at this trove, treasures untold. It wasn't look at this trove. It wasn't trove, trove. It's almost like she modified and opened up. Don't want to say opened up? Modified and kind of reshaped the vowel. Look at this trove. She leaned less into the diphthong of tro. Oh, trove instead of trove. You see how I did that there? The trove has a diphthong, but she kind of did trove. So the vowels are kind of like more longer, if you will, kind of like longer and rounder instead of trove, trove, told, told, trove, told.
How many wonders can one cabin hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything.
Sure. That little talking moment. Sure. That little vocal fry moment at the end of that. Sure, sure. You hear that? Sure. Had a little vocal fry, vocal slack moment at the end of that word right there. And it was a spoken moment. Sure. Sure. That sure. No. Sure. She's got everything.
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore.
Now the articulation is a little more pronounced. The consonants are a little more present. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. All these things are very purposeful. I am 100% sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is my inference, but I am sure that every single move that she is doing here is very calculated. Every single vocal move, every single thing is very purposeful and intentional. Nothing is left to chance when it comes to this kind of stuff. Nothing. Every single move, every single thing she's doing is extremely calculated, and rightfully so. It's so well executed. This is a lesson in planning what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with vocally mapping out what you want to do and leaving no stone unturned. I'm all about spontaneity too, but sometimes you need to plan stuff out. Ain't nothing wrong with planning stuff out. Again, exhibit A, you know, planning stuff out and make everything very intentional. It makes your art all the more precise, clean, and efficient in execution. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with planning and working with people and getting every single move, every single word exactly the way you want it.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I
instead of I want more, I want more, I want more, then she kind of faded away, but still kept that vowel, more. It wasn't more, more. And so the R is kind of omitted or lessened. The R is still there. The word is more, but the R was kind of lessened to a high degree. More. So you see there's a little R in there. More, more. But it wasn't more or more. It wasn't none of that. More with the decrescendo, which takes control to do. The decrescendo is not easy. Okay?
I wanna be where the people are.
I wanna be, vocal fry moment, I wanna be where the people are. It was almost like she broke up people are into a breathy, I don't wanna say staccato, but it was definitely broken apart. People are, people are, people are. Instead of people are, we would say people are, but it was people, glottal are, people are. And the L was kind of omitted to the people. People are, yeah, a little bit.
I wanna see I'm dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet.
See 'em dancing. You said she kind of went to the nasal consonant. See 'em, nasal consonant, dancing, nasal consonant. See 'em dancing. The words are see them dancing, right? But it was see 'em dancing, so it wasn't see them dancing, see 'em dancing. So she made the them into an M, see 'em dancing. Instead of dancing, it was dancing. See 'em dancing. And it was almost like a gong. See 'em dancing. Or like a xylophone. See 'em dancing. Something like that. How she kind of made everything very pure in pitch. See 'em dancing. I like that.
Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down what's that word again? Street.
Street. The little gasp inside. Oh yeah, street. And street had a vibrato. Street. Again, everything is so calculated with this. It is so calculated. Nothing is left to chance at this level. Nothing is left to chance. Everything is very calculated, very precise, very intentional. Remember that, y'all. Intentionality in singing goes a long way.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
Wandering free. Wish I could be. It's that yearning, that acting. And then on part of that world, you see her tongue started going up a little bit. She started to sound like her sister to me. And I don't usually try to compare siblings or family. When I'm talking about, you know, somebody who has siblings who are also famous or parents, I try to make everybody individual. But she reminded me so much of her sister on that world. It was like world. But the tongue started world. And the raised tongue blade on world kind of gave the word world a very unique texture, a very unique color. World instead of world, it was world. You hear the slight difference?
What would I give if I could live out of these waters?
What would I give? She bit it to that a little bit. Give if I could live out of these waters. So she's kind of giving some more passion here. What would I give if I could live? Yeah.
What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand?
Sand. I love that little move. Sand. I love how she's being herself, but still being the character. Still being herself, but still being Ariel. It's like her own interpretation of Ariel. I love that. I love how different people can bring different elements to this song. I love that. And I love that Alan Menken and Disney let her do her thing, but still stayed very true to the character. You know, I just love that combination, that melting pot of art. I just love it.
Bet you on land they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters, bright young women.
Daughters, daughters. You hear how daughters went? It was a daughters, you know, it was daughters. So the T was almost like a softened D, daughters, daughters. And she kind of trailed off, daughters, bright young women. All of these different levels of consonant friction or consonant production is intentional. So some words are really precise, other words are not as precise. And I don't even want to use the word precise. Every word is dictated differently. They're articulated differently. So there's not precise, not precise. It's just different levels of articulation, different types of articulation. So we're not putting a pedestal on what's precise and what's not. We're not doing a hierarchy here. We're just saying things are pronounced differently. And that's what she's doing here. I love the different colors, different layers that she's adding to this in that way.
Sick of some women ready to stand, ready to know what the people know.
Stand. But you still hear that vowel kind of open up. Stand. You see? Stand. So when I go up, it's almost like my molars come apart. Stand. And I feel like there's a little bit more of a smile on the high stand. Stand. I'm ready to know what the people know, like that. So she modifies the vowel and modifies the vocal tract by modifying the shape of the vocal tract. Stand. To get to the high note in that big belty thick folds moment right there to get into ready to know what the people know.
Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word?
I love that fire moment. It was almost like she used the tongue a lot to get those two words out. Fire instead of fire and fire. So the vowel essentially kind of stayed the same. So it's fire and fire and fire and instead of fire and fire. You see how my tongue changes the shape of the vowel, which changes the shape of the word, right? Or changes into the word, I should say. Fire and fire, fire. But even the ya was kind of softened too. Fire. I just love how she shaped that. Ooh.
When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above?
So it was, when's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above? So she went with so many different vocal registrations and vocal fold vibration patterns and so many different shapes in those three lines, I guess. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above? You see how I kind of changed my vibration pattern? So I kind of went more thinner, lighter, then kind of got thicker, more beefier, then went back to that thinner, lighter spot. So you see she's really changing the shape of the vocal folds or the vibration pattern of the vocal folds to kind of give these different colors, along with changing the vowel shape too. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above? Sea. You hear that little aspirate offset, that little moment. Out of the sea. It was very slight, but it was there.
Wish I could be part of that world.
If you enjoyed this analysis, click subscribe down below. Then click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted. And as I will always say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. All right, y'all, love you. I'll see y'all soon.